Okay guys, welcome back to another Shotcut tutorial, which I haven't made in like an eternity. So it's good I'm gonna make this one. This one's just gonna be showing a few transitions I've made myself in Shotcut. Really nice transitions, pretty good for montages, and let's just get straight to it. Alrighty, so for the first one you want to have two clips.
Anybody?
So put two clips into your timeline. No, that's too long, hold on. So I have two clips here, and basically how we're gonna do the transition is, I recommend we should zoom into the timeline. So we're gonna zoom into the timeline first a bit. Oh, that's too much. Right around here, and we're gonna take our cursor, and you should be like going through each frame now. You can feel the tick every time you move the playhead. We're gonna place it right in the middle of each clip, like right here. But you can also just click this thing. Let's just take you to this right here. Anyway, what you want to do is cut a little section from each side of this clip. So to do that, we're gonna hit the right arrow key 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is gonna go 5 frames ahead or something like that, and then just cut it, right, and then go back to the original position, and then go left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, cut that. What did I do? Cut it. Now we have these two tiny clips. They're really tiny, but it'll create the transition. We're at the beginning of this clip, so we're gonna just sit at the beginning of this clip, and we're gonna add this effect called 360. Wait, what is it called? EQ rectangular to rectilinear, whatever that says. Anyway, just add that. Okay. I have no idea how I found this out, but I did. Okay. I was just going through random filters and set it the FOV to 151. So as you can see, if we just go through each frame by hitting right and left, we can see it kind of like merges in each other, and you wouldn't be able to notice like the frame skip because it's going pretty fast. So you wouldn't, even if you put like, if you're on YouTube and you put like the slowest speed, you still wouldn't notice the frame skip. So that doesn't matter. Then we're gonna keyframe the FOV. Go to the end of the clip. Remember, zoom into the keyframe timeline thingy. Go to the end of the clip. Just hitting this right here, just there. Change the FOV to 168. You can test it out with different numbers. You don't have to do 151 to 168 exactly, but kind of just, if I show you frame by frame, it kind of like zooms out like that. So it kind of like zooms out like that weird effect. And for the next clip, we're going to select it and add size, position, rotate filter. And we're gonna select the size. So my video is set to 2560 to 1440. I don't know why it says 1438. Whatever. I'm gonna change the size to 3 numbers ahead. So if you do have 1080p, I guess what would it be? It'd be 1920. I don't know. Calculated. Okay. I put 3000 more, so I changed it from 2560 to 5560, and it kind of like zooms into the middle. Here, I actually have my video mode set to 1440p, which is why my res is that by default. But anyway, set it to 5560, and it'll automatically adjust the position and everything. Keyframe it, and then go to the end of the clip, right, and then go back and then just reset it to the normal. So it kind of goes from 5560, and then it kind of zooms out like that, all the way back to the default. Now you could just keyframe the zoom, but I'm not sure how to do that. I'm not sure if this keyframe also covers like the zoom. I'm not sure how the zoom thing works, but I'm pretty sure it works the same way, but this is much easier. You can just literally just go 3000 ahead. So if you're 1920, it'd probably be, if I use my brain, maybe like 2280. If I'm 1920, no, 2220. I think it'd be 2220 from 1920. But something like that. I want to calculate it. Now, you can add some extra effects. The transition is already done. Pretty easy, right? You can add some effects like the RGB shift. So I'm going to show you that real quick. Where is it? RGB shift. I'm going to change the vertical to 50. And change the horizontal to 50. Keyframe it. And go to the end of the clip. End. And change the horizontal to 45, and it'll look like this, right? You can add a little bit more effect, and then from the one that's coming out, you can add RGB shift and make it 50, make it 45, and then keyframe it to go back to 50, which was just default, by the way. 50/50 is default. That kind of like comes out of the RGB shift, which is kind of like a glitchy effect. Yeah, I'll show you the transition in a rendered video in a second.
Killing every kill.
And that's basically the transition, really easy. I'm gonna go on to the next one, which is also one I really like. So the next one is quite easy, very easy. I already have this one out, but basically, let's go back to the filters. You can select the first clip. You have to do the same thing. So we're gonna, find both of the clips, go to the middle, then do cut 5 frames to the right and 5 frames to the left out of each clip. Right. The first clip though is gonna have the size, position, and rotate instead of this 360 thing. We're gonna remove the 360, add size, position, and rotate. Then go to the beginning of the clip, keyframe it, right? You don't have to change anything. Then go to the end of the clip and select by 55/60, and it will then have like a zoom in effect.
Every kill.
And yeah, that's basically it. You don't have to change the second clip. I mean, if you're adding any transition, just add this like we did for the first effect, which is a size and position rotate set to 55/60 size. Keyframe it, go to the end of the clip, and keyframe it to go back to 25/60. And then you can also add RGB shift for effect, and this is how I'll also export this, render this transition and show it to you in about a second.
Killing every kill.
And that's basically it. Those are like 2 really good transitions you can use. You can customize them here and there, add different effects to yourself. Overall, I really like these transitions. I do have a few more. I'm probably going to put them in another tutorial because, as you can see, I'm currently working on a presentation at school. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more Shotcut tutorials and amazing montages. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.